Welcome back to the channel where we go in search of wildlife photography. I'm Doug Wallace. So today's August the 4th. We just had some rain move through overnight, so about the only day I had to get out this week is this morning. So naturally, my luck is we have harsh, overcast skies, even got some fog here in the bottoms and stuff. So I got the extender off the 90D and the 1-402 today. I do have it here in the vehicle with me. So right now I've got my shutter speed set to 640. Naturally ISO's on auto, and then my f-stop is set at the wide open part, which is 4.5 on this lens. Of course that's at 100 millimeters. So anyways, we got some fog coming up in the bottom here this morning. Here's a little indigo bird. You know, there's not going to be a whole lot here today. And just like always, I did not take my lock ring off. And so I got a few shots of him there. At 100 millimeter, but when I zoomed in, that time that it took me to zoom in from 100 to 400, he flew. So like they always do, the little farts. Anyways, I'm sure you can see out the window here, it's pretty foggy this morning. I don't know that we'll find anything to get a photo of. But as I was saying, this is going to be the only day that I have really to get out and do anything. Fortunate for me and the wife, we're leaving Sunday morning this week to go to Wisconsin. We're taking the kids and the grandkids. We got a couple of condos rented up there. We're going to go do some fishing out on Lake Michigan for a couple of days, and then visit a couple of state parks up there, that type of thing. Just have a family vacation with everyone. So there'll be, I'm sure, a lot of photo taken at that point as well. And then the wife and I are going to come home, wash up some clothes, and then for our 30th wedding anniversary, her and I are going to head out to Rocky Mountain National Park, Estes Park area for about 4 days there. And the hope is to get a lot of wildlife photos while we're there. Excuse me, so I'll be sharing those with you guys. You know, whatever we happen to get there, I'll make sure we kind of give you updates along the way there. So probably won't be anything uploaded to the channel until after we get back. So this will probably be the last upload until for a couple of weeks anyways. But my target animal at Rocky Mountain National Park is a bighorn sheep. Now there will be lots of elk. I just had a friend get back from out there. They found lots of elk to get pictures of, and mule deer and stuff like that. But they did not find any Rocky Mountain bighorns while they were out there. So I hope that's not my luck, but that's typically what happens. There goes a blue heron. But anyways, we're out road hunting again this morning, everyone. What are you all doing on this morning of August the 4th? So I guess another update for y'all. You know, you've heard me talking about maybe updating the camera, or updating, there just went a bunny rabbit. I was looking in the trees. You know, I've been contemplating updating a lens, getting a better lens. Like, there's a used lens that I found just a couple hours away from here. It's a 500 prime. Here's some deer right here. We'll see if we can get some photos, guys. Looks like a mama doe with a baby. Hey, you.
900 KFAL on FM and 95.3.
Mama's looking at me, the baby ain't. You little fart. That baby's watching something else out in the field. Mama's watching me. I want a picture of the phone. Well, they're on the right side of the road. I am hitting 6400 ISO though. Oh, there's another doe. There's another doe and twin fawns. That's what the other one was looking at. Well, son of a gun, guys, there was, I need to grab that lens cap. You'll end up broke or something. Hopefully that lens cap had fell off, and I reached in there to take it off. Naturally, my fingers went across my lens, so hopefully I don't have a bunch of smudges on the front of it. But anyways, there was several deer right here, and does and fawns. Looked like about 4 fawns total. There's another one deer up here. It might be a buck all by itself. No, another doe and another fawn. Now she's a running. Over the hill they go. Well, that was kind of nice. Don't know how those are going to turn out, everyone. So I was paying attention to the meter there, and I was just watching this indigo bunting bird. Thought he might sit for a photo there, but naturally them little farts are pretty busy, so he didn't stay. You can probably see the fog out the window here this morning. But anyways, right there was several does and several fawns. That was kind of nice. And so I was on 640 shutter speed and 5.6 on the f-stop, 6400 ISO, and depending where the fawn was moving to, I was just slightly underexposed to right on center right there. So we ought to have a few pictures there of the fawn that'll turn out fairly close to the road here. So without the extender on, pretty good in the frame. So shouldn't have to do a whole lot of cropping on those. So there we go. It's 6:33. We just started a few minutes ago and we already got to hit the shutter. So that's kind of nice. That's one of my other favorite things to get photos of is fawns. They all kind of look the same, don't they? They're little brown things with a bunch of polka dots on them. You wouldn't think it'd be that much fun getting pictures of them, but I really like getting pictures of those fawns. They're so cute. They've all seemed to just got a little different personality about them when you happen to see them and they realize that they see you and realize you see them. So that's what I was just getting back there. couple of nice poses of that fawn looking back over its shoulder at me, and then it finally turned around and looked at me. So I got a lot of different poses on that fawn. I don't know how many pictures I took there. I never hit the buffer. I was making sure that I didn't do that. But anyway, so yeah, I'm real happy with that right off the bat here this morning. So I hadn't been on this little stretch for quite a while, probably 2 weeks. I really don't plan on being out that long this morning, so I thought I would just run this one little loop. So we're going to run about 2 miles, and then it's going to come to that bridge and then I'll take that gravel road there that we've taken lots of times and gotten lots of pictures on that road, from coons to deer to turkeys, you know, hawks, and so that other road's a really good road to get a lot of wildlife photos on. Seems to be a lot of species there. And this one here, not so much. That's why I haven't been down it for a couple of weeks, because last time I come down through here, I was about the same time frame, and better light on those days, sunshine. And I went this 2 miles and never got a photo. There goes that's a crow. I thought that might have been a hawk taken off the ground for a second. But anyways, that's what we're doing this morning. Road hunting with the Canon 90D. So anyways, I'll get back to my story. You know, I've been contemplating buying a prime lens, a used one I'd found, a 500 prime f4 lens. Want $7,000 for that thing, or contemplating getting the R5. Well, by the time you buy the CFS Express card, get an express rater, there's a deer up here in the road, there's a squirrel in the road. Not gonna stay for a photo. I'll keep my camera in hand because of this deer that's up here. Looks like they just put fresh gravel on this road. Gosh dang it. You know, but on that Canon R5, by the time you buy CF Express card, you buy just a young doe here in the road. So the deer are moving this morning. That's nice. She's really paying attention to me. I ain't gonna take many photos. I just thought it was kind of neat. She's standing in the gravel road. So I'll just move a little bit here. She'll take off running for timber, I would think. There she goes. I was hoping maybe she had a fawn with her, but doesn't appear she does. Well, anyways, as I was saying, on that R5, you know, that camera is basically $3,900. Then you got to buy a CF Express card. There's turkeys in the road with a bunch of babies. Here's where I wish I had that extender on.
That's a pretty good career right there. Certainly one of the greatest songs of all time here.
Darn it. That's going to be a little far away in the gravel road, having to crop. These just won't turn out, guys.
Chances are you're genuine in your car rate. And since Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, you only pay for what you need. People and I are going to show you some safe.
These won't turn out at all. I'm 100% positive. And they're turkeys. They'll probably, yeah, I'm not even going to put the extender on. I'm just going to drive on down there, see if I can get closer to them. Because this harsh light this morning. But man, there's a bunch of them. Everyone, I wish y'all could see these. There's 3 adult hens, and there's over a dozen baby poults chicks. So that's really good to see. They're just gonna keep running up the road on me. But that's fine. Maybe it'll work out where I can have a group photo right there. That's kind of what I was hoping for. They're just, there they go flying. That's what I'm not wanting them to do. I just want them to get off the road. That way the poults will be able to stay with mama. The mamas go to flying and stuff. Of course, they'll go to whistling after a while and they'll group back up, but it'd be better if they can just stay together without having to stress out mama or the babies. That's kind of nice there. Trying to tell you all about my plan on this, or no plan on buying a new setup or a new lens or a new camera. You know, like I was saying before we got interrupted again, the R5, you know, it's basically $3,900. And then if you add in, you got to buy, I've got an EF lens gear, so I need to buy an adapter there. So there's another $100 to $300. You got to buy a CFX Express card. There's another couple of $100. You got to buy a CF Express card reader. There's a couple of $300 more. So you start adding all that stuff up, you're nearly $5,000 again. So I'm just really contemplating how much better my wildlife photos will be with the R5 or with a new lens. You know, that both of them are a lot of money, and you know, right now I'm really enjoying road hunting and taking pictures of wildlife, but you know, heck, what will I feel like in 6 months? You know, hunting season's right around the corner, so I can see myself doing more hunting than there's a couple of bucks right here. Couple of young bucks guys right here in a soybean patch. Man, the deer are really out this morning. I'm glad I didn't put that extender on now. They're just standing there looking at me. Pretty nice little bucks. Hey, you. Yep. Normally that will make them look at you, and today it sent them a running. All right. Well, man, that's nice. Deer are really moving this morning. Got a lot of wildlife. It's cooler. Been blistering hot again the last 4 days now, I guess, since Sunday. Been blistering hot. Over 100-degree heat index again here in central Missouri. But anyways, back to the R5. That's what I'm debating on, everyone. You know, hunting season's right around the corner. I'm trying to figure out how much wildlife photography I'll be doing with hunting season in. You know, I film a lot of my hunts and stuff too, and my sons, and we can take photos while we're in the blind and stuff like that. So I think I'll still be taking photos. I just won't be road hunting for wildlife photos like I've been doing the last 3 months. So that's the reason why I'm weighing on spending that kind of money for new gear. And you know, there's talk of Canon coming out with an R1. So I think maybe I'm just going to hold off on spending any money right at the moment, and see if that does come about. And you never know, I may change my mind in a week, but right now I'm not going to upgrade any camera gear and stuff. Going to go on our vacations, plan on doing a lot of shooting with the Canon 90D and the 100 to 400. So Well, we've had a pretty active morning here so far. Had a lot of deer pictures and turkeys in the road. I'm positive those won't turn out. But anyways, everyone, thanks for tagging along with me here on ISO Wildlife Photography. I appreciate it. Again, if you would like and subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate that as well. Y'all be safe out there, and leave me a comment down below. Let me see what you've been getting some photos of. So, see you on the next one, everybody.